friends. Have you ever played with something that belongs to your brother or sister or somebody else in your family, and maybe you weren't supposed to play with that? I have a story for you today about a little girl who loves to play with her big brother's cars. And also, you get to learn about patterns when we read this story together. It's called Beep Beep Vroom Vroom. Can you see the cars? I want you to listen to this story and look at the pictures and see if you can figure out all the different patterns that the little girl Molly learns to make. Let's read. Beep Beep Vroom Vroom by Stuart Murphy, illustrated by Chris Demarest. Beep beep, vroom vroom. Beep beep, vroom vroom. Beep beep, honked the yellow cars. Vroom vroom, zoomed the red cars. Crash crash, banged the blue cars. Cars are fun, said Kevin, for big kids to play with. I like cars, said Molly. You're too little to play with my cars, said Kevin. Kevin, called Mom, it's your turn to set the table. Oh, Mom, grumbled Kevin. He carefully lined up all the cars on his shelf. When I come back, Kevin told Molly, I want to see my cars just the way I left them. Molly waited until Kevin went downstairs. Then vroom vroom zoomed the red cars. Beep beep honked the yellow cars. Crash crash banged the blue cars. Dad heard lots of vrooming, crashing, and beeping. Molly, Dad said, you know you shouldn't play with Kevin's cars unless you ask. Let's put them right back where you found them. Kevin always lines his cars up in a special way. Molly waited until Dad went downstairs. Then, crash, crash, banged the blue cars. Beep, beep, honked the yellow cars. Vroom, vroom, zoomed the red cars. This time, Mom heard all the crashing, beeping, and zooming. Oh, Molly, Mom said, you've made a big mess of Kevin's cars. Can you help me put them back the way he lines them up? Molly waited until Mom went downstairs. Then, beep, beep, honked the yellow cars. Vroom, vroom, honked the red cars. Zoomed the red cars. Crash, crash, banged the blue cars. Now Digger heard the beeping, vrooming, and crashing. Woof, Digger barked. Woof, woof. Digger gave Molly lots of kisses, and he wagged his tail a little too much. Molly, called Kevin from the kitchen, you better not be playing with my cars. I'm coming upstairs to see. Molly put the cars back on the shelf as fast as she could. She could hear Kevin coming closer and closer. Molly looked at the cars. They didn't look quite right. She lined them up again quickly. When Kevin walked in the door, he found his cars just the way he left them. Vroom, vroom, zoomed the red cars. Beep, beep, honked the yellow cars. Crash, crash, banged the blue cars. Maybe someday you'll be old enough to play with cars too, Molly, said Kevin. Surprise, Molly, said Mom. She was standing in the doorway. We were going to wait until your birthday to give you these, but we think you're old enough to have them now. Molly smiled at the shiny new cars. Then, beep, beep, honked the green cars. Vroom, vroom, zoomed the purple cars. Crash! Here are some ideas for some other things that you can do making patterns at your house. Vroom, vroom. I hope that you enjoyed this book just as much as I did.